healthcare providers and researchers on ways of intermittent preventive treatment of malaria while providing cure to pregnant women, to reducing its burden on them during pregnancy, and to further put in necessary measures to overcome the challenges to malaria control.
People involved in the implementation of intervention related to health in our research project. And the research project is about malaria in pregnancy. So pregnant women are more vulnerable to malaria. And with this project, we are trying to find a way of improving the coverage of this preventive measure for malaria for pregnant women.
Our role is therefore vital and important for the success of the research and its aftermath. This 4-year EU-funded research will be executed in Benin, Burkina Faso, and the Gambia, in collaboration with the International Research Consortium, COSMIC.
With the active participation of stakeholders, the research study is expected to provide a better platform for malaria treatment prevention while reducing the burden of malaria on pregnant women in the Gambia and in the sub-Saharan Africa at large. Uminjai, GRTS.
And over now to news just in. The general public is hereby informed that His Excellency the President of the Republic of the Gambia, Sheikh Professor Alhaji Dr. Yahya E.J.J. Jammeh, GMRG, FAICL, is pleased to declare Tuesday, 13 January 2014 as public holidays throughout the Gambia in observance of Maulud Nabi, locally known as Gamo. His Excellency the President and members of the first family wish the entire Muslim Ummah a blessed Maulud Nabi. The Gambia Armed Forces informs the general public that it would conduct a series of live-firing exercises for recruit intake 33B at the Lance Corporal Bojang Range in Brikama from Friday 10 to Saturday 11 January 2014, starting at 700 hours. A press release from Defense Headquarters calls on the general public, especially residents living around the range in Brikama and its satellite villages, to avoid the designated area on the above-mentioned dates. The Kombu South village of Tujareng is blessed with a multi-million-dollar nursery school. The facility, built by a Norwegian lady, Elizabeth Nirud, and inaugurated by the Regional Education Director for Region 2, offers free education and meals to pupils. Details in this report.
At Tujareng village in the West Coast region, a nursery school project is born. Inaugurated Tuesday, the over $2 million establishment offers free anything that matters as far as teaching and learning is concerned, from kids' uniform, stationery, school fees to school meals. 35-year Abba Sonko from Jarasi Kunda in the Lower River region, now resident in Tujareng, is the emblem behind the development.
I am very happy to come this far. I thank my partners, great among them Elizabeth Nirud, to succeed in bringing free education to children as future leaders. Pleases me so very much.
The Iron Lady behind Abba is the Norwegian Elizabeth Nirud. The two met way back in 2007, the same year the idea of this nursery project was conceived and hatched. Back home in Norway, she mobilized funds from her family and other good Samaritans that eventually give birth to this project. And from 2007 to date, one of the activities ABBA engages to help Elizabeth raise money in Norway for the construction of the project is by shipping crafted materials from the Gambia to Norway for sale. She rejoiced over what she described as a dream come true.
For us in Norway, we will still be working hard to raise money, the money we need. I am very much confident that the staff employed is the right one for the school and that they will take good care of the children and each other. With all these positive elements, I'm sure this will be a successful school.
52 children between age 3 and 6 are enjoying the rare opportunity, majority of them from homes with difficulties in financing their children's education. Staff salaries are also paid by the school.
Together, we were able to develop the school vision and mission statement, which is very comprehensive and also depict the realities of the Gambia and the world at large.
Paying tribute to Abba and Elizabeth in particular, the acting alcalo of the village Aruna Bojang distinguished education as the right tool to use in chasing poverty. Inaugurating the project, Babakar Suare, the education director for Region 2, underscored the basic education ministry's pride to be associated with the development. Early childhood development, as Suare puts it, is a priority to his ministry, and individuals' efforts in augmenting the realization of the goal is always a blessing to government.
I would like to seize this opportunity to thank Madam Noor, Mr. Sonko, and Link for providing childcare, development, and education in this community free of charge. Thank you very much. Generally speaking, Mr. Chairman, opening a nursery school in Tujarem also means providing job opportunities to able and young Gambians. This is some extent will go a long way in addressing the issue of unemployment in our society.
Step 1 Nursery Gambia thrives on the philosophy that a strong early childhood program, particularly for a 3 and 6 group, can set a foundation for life. For that reason, only qualified teachers were hired for the job, supported by an experienced SMT and guided by a job description aimed at ensuring smart targets are set that are result-driven. For teaching and learning, the environment couldn't have been friendlier. Louis Mendy, Grts.
Officials of the Participatory Integrated Watershed Management Project, the Sustainable Land Management Project, and the National Agricultural Land and Water Management Project have been reviewing the performance of the 3 interventions. Babakar Kamara reports the synergy also identified shortfalls and charted a way forward.
Meeting bringing together farmer representatives across the Gambia with aim of discussing about the project's performance, constraints, and the way forward. In his welcome remarks, the Deputy Governor of Lower River Region, Mr. Abdunjai, commended the project officials for organizing such an insightful forum. He stated that the projects are here to play a part in the realization of food self-sufficiency. Njai challenged participants to take the meeting seriously and further urged them to ask whatever they want to know concerning the project activities, since they are representing people. The project coordinator of NEMA, Mamadou Gassama, gave an overview of the 3 projects. He noted that the PUAM is an 8-year-old project that has registered tremendous success and should end in 6 months' time. He further went to say that NEMA has come to consolidate the developments made by PUAM and continue with its activities. Gassama commended farmers for the large turnout and also encouraged them to participate fully in the forum. In delivering the opening remarks, the Deputy Permanent Secretary, Projects and Program, Ministry of Agriculture, Assimi Cole, described the event as a face-to-face forum between farmers and agricultural officers. Mr. Cole described the forum as very timely, as it is taking place at a time that will enable the project officials and farmers to plan for the next cropping season. He also enjoined participants to relay information gained from the forum to their people. Babakar Kamara, Grts.
The general public is invited to answer the following questions for cash prizes. Question 1. From 1994 to date, which year and where did His Excellency the President make the shortest statement and why? Hint, the speech was made at a public gathering with a record crowd. The prizes for the winners are first 50,000, second 25,000, third 12,000, and 500, and fourth 6,250. All answers should be sent to the Office of the President by the end of Monday, January 13th, and the right entries will be chosen by chronological order. To this quiz, the release ads is open to students and teachers of senior secondary schools and tertiary institutions only. Question, name the first AFPRC public project. Hint, this project was implemented in the Greater Banjul area. Answers should be sent to the Office of the President by the end of day of Monday, January 13, 2014. The right entries will be chosen by chronological order. The President believes that no one can answer these questions. Prizes range from first $75,000, second $50,000, third $25,000. The release ends. And that takes us to our first break. We'll be back with news from outside the Gambia.